What's good, y'all? All right, back testing EJ once more. First thing you want to do is get into the time that you're going to trade. Right. So, Asian session opening is about to happen. This is so big. Don't like it. Get away. Get away. Whatever. Okay. First thing I want to do. Can you go? Drop my support and resistance. It'd be so much easier if there was more information to the left. That's an advantage you get when trading live, but it's all good. It's all Gucci. All right. All right, so this is the area that we're currently working with. Let's narrow it down. We see it's consolidating. This is a Tuesday. Tuesdays are better than Fridays and Mondays by a long shot. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's skip to 30 minutes. Let's see what the 30 minutes is about to do. Actually, yeah. That's safe. All right. All right, so this next candle is going to be the open for Asian, and I tend to realize that it's better to just let a candle close, you know, let a candle close. Right now we're on support, so we'll see. Boom. That is why I said let the candles close. Let them close because you are on support. But look, as soon as time comes, this is, I believe, like 7. Yeah. As soon as time comes, I think I'll eating people. See if you could have seen that on a smaller time frame. All right, so we had our little consolidation box. And that was an accident. Get away. All right, so consolidating. What time was this? 2:30. 30 minutes before market open, it did give a hint though. But the thing is, you can't really rely on such a small time frame for confirmations because it's weak. This could have easily just closed back in the range and continued upwards. So like, don't focus on a smaller time frame unless you know a massive volume shift is going to happen. For example, right now. All right, so it came back up, retested that same area. See, and let me, so y'all really understand. Price bounced here. What did it do here also? It bounced again. Right? So this is a strong support area. Got all this whole family of, okay, come on. Yeah. And once more. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, there we go. Whatever. So once here, and then you see it comes back and retest the same area, right? The same reversal area that we're talking about. All right. But on a bigger time frame, it probably is going to retest. Oh my God, sorry, this thing is really just in my face. So looky here. We are at this area which a lot of people would start to start to sell because they're looking on a smaller time frame and they're like, oh my God, we busted out. We're going to continue to go down and down and down. But you always got to prioritize the higher time frames because, I mean, we are at a major area of support on this bigger time frame. I'm going to just use this because it's kind of fun. Right? We had a bounce. We had a bounce. We had a bounce. Close above, wick didn't pass, wicked it. I want to see how this 4 hour closes. That's important, right? I'm gonna go ahead and let this play. I think that there's a very good possibility it can come back up, retrace, and come back and touch the support before flying, like just whiplashing upwards, right? Let's see. The daily trend, I don't have enough information on the daily, but it looks pretty, yo, come on, it looks pretty bullish. This daily candle is absolutely just murked. If the daily were to close like this, yeah, we probably would go down. But seeing as this daily candle just started, we're probably going to head upwards. And you see this area right here? Look, candle didn't close, it broke, and now this candle closed above this support area. Right, so there's a very good chance we'll go upwards, but on a smaller time frame, seeing as I mainly scalp. Let's let this. All right, let it play for a second. See what the smaller time frames are doing. I like the 15-minute time frame for like, what you call it, to see engulfing candles. Like when I know I'm at a major area of support, I'm gonna go to the smaller time. Like if I'm on a daily or a 4 hour resistance level, like I'm gonna go to a smaller time frame and start to see, okay, are candles turning in my favor? Are they becoming bearish so that I can go in for sells? You know, those are the kind of things you want to do, especially when you're in a trending market, a heavily trending market in the opposite direction. You got to be very careful with counter trend trading, or just don't do them at all. But okay. Talk so much, I forgot what I was talking about, bro. All right, let me see what the 15-minute is looking like. Because even though we broke out of this area, we are in another range that is probably going to come up and bust through. That's what I feel like. Matter of fact, yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. 8 pip, 9. Let's see. Oh, there's a chance. I feel like there's a chance it can come down and just whiplash really nastily. And let another candle close. Patience is the name of the game, and unfortunately, when you're trading live, you can't just click a bar and be like, the candle closed. Like, nah, you gotta wait a whole 15 minutes. All right, let me see what the 5-minute is doing. I'm looking to see signs of, yes, we're going back up. That's what I'm looking for. You just don't want to take a premature entry. There we go, see? Let the 5-minute close, let it close, let it close. I like that. That's trusting. It's making resistance right now. Yeah. 15 looks cute. 30-minute looks cute, but hmm. 4 hour may still have to make the bottom wick. Yeah, see. So may not even. All right. Am I convinced to go in for a buy? No, nigga. It's really got 2 candles in my favor, bro. Like, I think it's not. But I'm really pushing it, though. I don't really like whatever. Let's say that. I'm playing around on $1,000 account. hold on. Uh, trade. All right, so I'm gonna put my my stop loss at break even. If it breaks it, I mean it's if it hits stop loss, it's fine. At least you are currently in a risk-free trade. I'm retarded, bro. There we go. All right, so that was cute. All that analysis for one trade, yes. Yes. Oh my God, y'all. Come on. There you go. So yeah, and I do believe that it's gonna continue to just like fly up and break all these barriers because of, I mean, look at it. Look at it. Do you see this range it has to fill? Because these wicks have not been filled yet. These wicks have not been yet filled yet, and it does have to actually break through this. So we might get some pullback as it's trying to break it. But let's see what happens. All right, so I took my trade for the for the evening, right? And then I'll go on, hop back on the charts during pre-New York. So that's 6 o'clock in the morning for me. So let's see what happens. Yeah, and you see how, oops, you see how we have a resistance area right here. Look how these candles reacted to coming close to that resistance area. Started to pull back. Started to pull back. Now, some people would have gotten caught up and be like, okay, I see an hourly candle in my favor. Let me go ahead and sell. Sis, you didn't even get 8 pips. Got to go on the bigger time frames and see, okay, where am I? And what did the previous candle behind me do? Like, where am I in this box on the charts right now? We're consolidating. And it did break up, like I said it would. But let's see. All right. And this is, we're about to go into pre-New York, 6 o'clock. It's about to be 6 o'clock. This candle close. Is it making resistance? Is it not? Looks like it made resistance. Yeah. Has another range to fill if it really wants to, you know. Another thing you gotta note is the fact that we're in a heavy uptrend right now. But we're also at resistance on the 4-hour. Yeah. If I could really see where we were on the daily, that'd be so cute, but it's not giving me much information. It's all right. So on the 4-hour, I'm saying sells. On the 1-hour, it already gave me a candle to confirm that. But you still have space. That's the thing. You don't want to get caught up. So then the question becomes, is it making support or is it making resistance on the smaller time frame? Right? So, I mean, it's not passing. It's not passing. You could sell, but then you have this to get through. This slight area. Let's see. 6 pips, risk 6 pips. I mean, I can risk 6 pips. But I'm gonna let a 15-minute close first. So, yeah. I think that's fair. Or is it just coming down on that wick? Is this the unknown the support level? Let me see. Let me see. And this is when I go into the small time frames. Woo, sis. Sis. That's what happened next, or whatever. Yeah, that move was missed. That move was missed because I did see that we're potentially could have came and filled this wick. I missed it because I'm a pussy ass nigga. Nah. But okay, so we had the movement downwards. Why? Because on the 4 hour, we were at resistance. You see why it's so important to look at the bigger time frames? Let's look on them. Alright. It's probably going to come back down to this area. Let's let that play. For the 30-minute close. And back up. Overshadowed. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That could have been you take profit, but I mean, if you were a little bit conservative, you could have, you know, take profit way before. But you know what? I do like this area that we're at right now. We're at 4 hour resistance. I'll live. Oh, an engulfing candle, you say? With a wick left to fill it? You're speaking my language! But it's a risk because we're so close to 4 hour resistance. But that candle does have to, this is a new candle. This candle is brand new, fresh out the oven. Alright. 9 pips. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna go up. But I also feel like since this our candle is new, you know, you can wait for a retracement because usually candles tend to make a bottom wick. So I'm gonna look on the 5-minute to see where I can get in, where it starts turning. Is it gonna start turning here? Yeah, nope. Ha! This is why I look on the smaller time frame, bro. All the time frames. Damn, look at that. Coming down nice. But it's so important to have perspective. Hold up. Oh, you're in another zone now, sis. Whoa, okay. This is Friday. We don't trade Fridays. We're not your friend. I'm not your friend. Where's been Friday? Skip. There we go. So let's see what happened on that day. I was on 4 hour resistance. God dang. Yo, if you were holding this sell because of 4 hour resistance, and you, bruh, you would have woke up to some nice profits. But now it's filling the gap, right? So this is the gap that it made. That happened over the weekend. And why do gaps happen over the weekend? They happen because people are still, I mean, banks and stuff, they're still trading. They're not even open on the weekends. I forgot the reason. But money's still going in and out, and the big boys are still trading, which is why you have these gaps when a new week happens. Pretty much it. All right. Let me see. 30-minute. Oh yeah. Trying to see where we are in relativity to the 4 hour, but not really on support or resistance for the 4 hour. So on the daily, I don't know what the daily could possibly do, but all I see is bullish candles. It leads me to believe we're probably just going to keep pushing up. It's hard to get daily candles to turn. It'll take a lot. It's not just going to do it real quick unless it's like weekly resistance or something, you know? So it's good to go with the trend. All right, let this play because I really don't know what it could possibly do. Yaga. This is the jam. Is this? Yeah, technically the gap has been filled now. I'm trying to figure out if this is a buy or a sell. What do y'all think? I would want, because I see this trend right here, I don't want to disrespect it and just take a sell, you know? I'll be using trend lines, but if you want to use trend lines to figure out where you are in relative to the charts, you know, you can do it. If price touches a line, I think it's like 3 times, and it's a valid trend line. You see 1, 2, 3. We're going up. It's not really a reason for me to think. I don't know about that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. See why I put that there. It's definitely a buy. I'm just trying to find a bottom entry. Hold on, let me let a 5-minute close. Oh, this is a Monday. I hate trading Mondays, but I guess I'll just do analysis on it. Yes, 5-minute chart. Damn, look at that. So because we are definitely in, come on, look at that. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Look how pretty the move is that I didn't get into. Just flying. Nope. Respect the trend. It's important not to counter trend trade, especially if you're not using a stop loss. Like, you're asking to die in these markets is what you're really doing. So I'm going to come up to fill this range again. Yeah, probably. All right. Getting to my part. This is 1 hour. I'm going to 4 hour because the 4 hour is my friend. Still very bullish. This is clearly an area. Oh yeah, I think we're going up overall. I'd say so for at least 10 pips. Yeah. But we're at resistance. All right. Go to smaller candle so I can get going on the smaller time frames is pretty much like using a magnifying glass to see what's happening up close. Yeah. That's why I'm going for a sell. We're at resistance on a smaller time frame, yes, but what's happening on the bigger time frame? Bigger time frames will always take priority. I think it's going to continue to go up. Another 5-minute close. Because we're at this wick, like this very toppy top of resistance. And if I can just get a quick retrace downwards, so I can participate in these festivities that no one's letting me get in on because the price is moving so fast. Kind of looks like a nice little break. Yeah. because you had price was respected here, gave it a nice wick, died, right? Gave you a nice W, came up with its 1, 2, 3 pushes. It's coming up to this area, but I see on the 30-minute that it's right at a wick. So it could retrace a little bit, and that's what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a small retracement. I just want a small one. Just a little baby one, please. I beg of you. No? No retracement? All right. Go soak your mother. I'm sorry. That's inappropriate. I'm putting it under the previous 30-minute candle, so I'm going to go in for like 12 pips and take 10. That ratio is very off, but wait, did I? Okay, yeah, I did. I'm just interested in when. Oh, now it wants to retrace. Okay, nice. Look at it. Look how it ended up on the. Let me go to the 5-minute. Are you respecting? Are you respecting price? Yeah. Putting my this thing at break even. Where you at, bro? Might take me out because it's only 4 pips. I usually put my you see what I mean? I usually put my stop loss at break even after 10 pips. And hold on, 4. Oh yeah. But I mean, look where it is now. Look where it is now. What do you expect? I think I overshot it with 10 pips. I was like 2 pips too far. 2 pips too far. But we are at resistance. Beautiful resistance. I like the way it broke. And it's retesting. Yeah, it's retesting. I want to see how this hour closes. Oh, yeah, okay. 30-minute. Oof. Yeah. Sometimes I hesitate when I'm trading because I see both perspectives, and that's why you have to prioritize the higher time frame always. And I feel like it's probably gonna make a wick, push up a little bit, and then come down. Let's see. Is that the wick? Is that the wick you gave? Ha! Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful freaking phone. Beautiful. Now let's go to my next. I'm really not taking trades, y'all. Sorry. Hope it helps the understanding though. Oh, where are we going? All right. Approaching Asian Open. Here we have made crazy stalls. All right. I'm at the 30-minute close. So we're really close. And boom. This is the Asian opening move. I mean, it makes sense. We're at resistance, right? And you would have put, seeing this candle, for me, this bearish candle, not only was it bigger than the other one, but it was on resistance. And look at the, okay, hold on. Oh yeah, look at the time. This closed, yeah, this is what it, I can't speak. This is how the Asian opening candle closed, engulfing a smaller one, bearish and at resistance. It's almost like it had no other option. Yeet. Let me see how it looks on a 5-minute. Oh yeah. What's time are we waiting for? Oh, it's cute. So now where are we? Donde estamos? We are at a support level. Why? Look to the left. You see that actually it's a little bit lower than that. Candles couldn't pass by here. This candle is kind of closed out of it, but I wouldn't give that much importance until you look at the higher time frame. Yeah, I see this continuing downwards. We have 1 more hour until this 4-hour candle closes. Yeah. So you gotta be good at visualizing, right? So what do you see it doing? I feel like I see a little bit of a support right here. Right here, candle didn't close right here. Not only did candle not close under this support level, but it also engulfed and it was a bullish candle, right, to go upwards. So that means this is a pretty good area of support and resistance. Even when you look over here, price had trouble passing this area. So for me, I think that this candle might pull back up into this range. Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, did the 4-hour candle close? Oh, nice. Okay. So since it closed outside, if I would have looked here before, I would have seen the 4-hour candle. Regardless of how hard it is to pass all this traffic, it's still closed under it. And that is a big indicator of, okay, we're going to go ahead and then fill this range that we have going on. And this range is about 25 pips. And that was a fast move. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 7. 1, 2, 4. Whatever, in this area. So yeah, a retest did happen for sure. It was just this was the retest. I don't trust retests on such a small time. Well, this is the thing. If you're trading in a time where you know there's a lot of volume, price is going to move quickly. So you do have to go on the smaller time frames to look at retests if you're trying to hop in on a trending market. Write that in your notes. All right. So, okay, price on the 15-minute when that 4-hour was about to close, it was giving a little bit of pushback, you know, wasn't closing, even gave you this could have tricked people. This could have tricked me, but I would have definitely waited. Okay, you know, I see the weight, I see the momentum, I see the trend. Let me not be so hasty as to take a buy just because I see a bullish candle. You waited for another, 15 minutes, you would have seen, okay, we broke. This candle did something this candle couldn't do. All these to the left couldn't do. The next candle that followed it came up to retest it. Not only did it retest it, but it didn't pass. It didn't pass this area of problematic confusion, which leads me to believe, okay, maybe we're not going to pass that area. But again, it's a 15-minute. Got to be really careful about taking confirmations from small time frames. So, okay, you got another candle that closes, and it's bearish. Beautiful. Got another candle that closes. Now it's bullish. And be like, oh my God, is it making support? I would say if you thought it was making support, look at the momentum. Look at the previous 1-hour candle and look at the previous 4-hour candle, right? That can help a lot. I think it was falling in love. All right, so yeah. Then you had the, what time is 5:30? 5:30 is, yeah, so this is Asian session. I don't really trade at like 10 at night because usually I get my move, well, this big old move that happened. It was early Asian, but yeah. So price, we had resistance. I mean, we had support. Price broke it and started retesting it in the smaller time frame, and then continued to drop. Oh, what did price just do? Close back in the range. What does that mean? Probably gonna go up. Ooh, but hold on now. Careful. You have to look at it on all time frames. What does it look like on all time frames and prioritize the highest time frame? So on the 30-minute, it closed back in the range, yes, but check this out. We have support. It closed under this. What would I do? I would look on the 5-minute and be like, okay, what's happening? Whisper sweet nothings into my earlobe so I can hear you, baby. Okay, yeah. Maybe this was the retest that I was looking for. All right. Could I grab 10 pips from this? Times 635. It's not really my trading hours, but it is Asian session. Oof. I like it. I like it. This looks like a cell. Looks like a selly cell. Looks like a cell AF. Price is tricky. It's going back up. So yeah, 30-minute. Yeah, price did close. Okay, yeah. Price closed back into the range on the 1 hour. Yeah, closed back in. It respected the fact that it was above here, and yeah. You see the difference on the higher time frames? On the what a difference just looking at multiple time frames can make. Because on the 15-minute, come down here. Yeah, man. Because if you were drawing your support and resistance on the 15-minute and prioritizing over all else, you'd have been okay. Price hit here, came down, didn't close back in the range, but rather outside of it. When in reality, on the 1 hour, well, you could have made the mistake easier, but you would have taken into consideration even further over here, right? This seems to be more of a stronger support than this. This has like 2 candles. This has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 candles, stronger support, bigger time frame. Got you, get it. Close back into the range. Close above it, and engulfed it, and was bullish. Continue up into the range. Oh, I think that's good for now.